This is the BMW 3 Series with a 2-litre diesel engine. I can first of all start this review by saying the 2-litre diesel engine isn't the most exciting driving experience, but it's a great car and it makes a great delivery. The best engine for this 3 Series in the diesel range, as far as I'm concerned, is the 330, because that is a legendary drive. But we will make a review of this car now without any bias towards the fact that it's a 2-litre. I'm going to do a 0 to 60 test now. The conditions are dry and good. 0 to 60 test. 3, 2, 1, 0. You really feel the engine 60. You really feel the engine fade about 4,500 revs, just drops off, and about 1,000 revs later you get into the red line. Okay, well, the first thing I'm going to pick up on this car, and this is an actual first for any BMW car we've bought and sold in the last 2 years. The brakes on this particular car are grabby. Now this has got to be something to do with this car, because I drive an enormous amount of BMWs and I've owned several, and I've never come across grabby brakes. So if you're thinking about buying one of these, I would take that into consideration, and I would have a look at the brakes just in case. I have been lucky up until now, but these brakes are definitely grabby. They're okay at higher speed, but at low speed, the moment you put the brakes on, it stops, and that really can be quite irritating and cause a lot of jolting around. The instrument cluster here is pretty clear. The speedo is a little bit too much information going on there, but steering wheel isn't obstructing the the vision, although it can do on occasions. The rear view vision is not bad. The headrests do obstruct the steering a little. The wing mirrors are very, very small, and they could be bigger, to be fair. I'm not getting a lot of vision going around on the side, so I can't really see where I've been or what's going on around me. I wouldn't feel too confident with that on the motorway. The center console here is very bare, very scarce and bleak. However, it can easily be operated whilst driving. The stereo here, the buttons here aren't marked in any way, and I find that quite bizarre. I'm not too sure what that's about. Now, the actual drive of this car is very, very good. I'm on the motorway now, 70 miles an hour. This is a 6-speed manual with the M-Tech features, and slip it into 6th, 70 miles an hour, and I'm not even at 2,000 revs. Can't hear the engine at all. I feel like I'm floating through air. Steering is fantastically responsive. If you give it a bit of a wiggle, you can feel the firm support shocks. And if I was to drop down now into 4th to overtake, huge amounts of power there to get me past a lorry or out of trouble. Don't be underestimating this 2-litre engine. It is a fantastic engine. It delivers beautifully, and the transition through the gears is so smooth. You can feel the inner workings of the gearbox, and it's almost like it ticks over like a Swiss watch. There's no wobble from the steering at all. The steering is heavy and responsive. Feels very, very certain. For such a small car, steering is very heavy. Now, for driving a long distance, I think that'd take a bit of getting used to. But it's not always a nice thing to have the steering feeling like you're connecting to the power steering. I really do feel the tyres as I drive down the road here. These are great cars. If this was a 2-litre petrol, it'd be a whole different game altogether. But this is a powerful, strong, fantastic car. And if you're thinking about buying one of these, you will not be disappointed. When it goes around the corners, it doesn't even lean at all. It goes around like it's on tracks, like the car's squatting. This car has an overwhelming confidence. It makes you feel very certain when you're driving it. The confidence this car exudes brake, it makes the car feel like nothing's going to mess with it, nothing's going to hassle this car. Some cars you struggle to pull off at roundabouts, they struggle to go around with corners. This car has a cool, refined finesse. It has this inner serenity about it, and this inner serenity, this nirvana if you like, it emanates while you're driving the car. If I had to rate this car out of 10, it would be somewhere between 8.5 and 9. That's how good it is. This is a beautiful car, it's a fantastic car. As I say, if you're thinking about buying one, definitely want the M-Tech, and 2 litre and upwards. Anything below that diesel, I wouldn't waste your time. This car is superb. This is a brilliant car.